Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Art. Here to talk about some stupid nonsense again. Um, and just taking a couple minutes off from work. Well, not off work. I'm on a break actually, but just to sit back, collect some thoughts of what was going on for the last couple days or weeks. I did promise to talk about AA for a little bit. I've been saying, and so this is what my theory of AA is. Okay, AA. If you look at the history of AA, it was created by this guy named Bill W. Or Bill Wilson or some weird shit like that. Can't remember. But what happened is that it was basically church based. And so that's where a lot of the religious context come from. Now, if you're a religious person, this program will kind of mess you up a little bit because it talks about higher power and God and stuff like that. They use the word God as a reference, but they call itself a higher power, which means that some power greater than yourself. It could be anything you choose. For example, one time I was talking to this one person said, "Oh, this person was in our meeting and said, oh, talk about God this and God that. Oh, I have my big faith in God." And I just looked up. When it came my turn, see, there's no crosstalk, which means that when one person's talking, you don't talk. So what happened is I basically stood up and said, you know what? All through this program, I keep hearing about how people have their big faith in God. Where's your big faith in God when you just drink that bottle? And I said, it's a personal choice. You can tell me, oh, it's the devil, whatever. It's still a personal choice. Think of it like this. There's a movie, a Keanu Reeves movie about 10 something years ago called Constantine, based off of demons and stuff like that, where sometimes like half demons and half angels will whisper nudges into people and stuff like that, and they'll create them do some heroic or do some horrific. That's the way how I look at it, if you want to look at it that way. But basically, AA is one of those kind of places where if it's done right, you will enjoy it. The group I go to, I enjoy going there. Why? Because I can say where the hell I want and no one's going to complain about it. It's true, sometimes they will say, well, he'll try to put that AA spin on it. But for the most part, I can say whatever the hell I want. And I do get a chance to say it. Most places won't talk to you because you don't have 20-some years of sobriety under your belt. And the thing is, if you had that much sobriety under your belt, what can you say that I can relate to? Nothing. For example, months ago, like was it last summer, last fallish, that Conor McGregor Mayweather fight. Okay, a lot of people I know are fight fans, and so we all, I mean, tell you the truth, and some of us used to box, so we can kind of relate to something like that. But a person who studies boxing, boxes like every day, I cannot relate to that guy because this person eats, lives, and breathes boxing or MMA. I can't relate to that. When it goes to like going to the gym and working out, I can relate to that. Because guess what? That's what I do on a normal basis, or starting to do on a normal basis. But here's the thing, AA can be a good benefit to someone, or could be a big hindrance. A lot of people who naturally, tell you the truth, this is just like anything in life. Any kind of program, anything in life. It could be a big boon to someone and a big hindrance. Some people who quit said that this is a cult and stuff like that. You know what? It is a cult. It's a cult of personality, where it all depends who's running the show. Whoever runs the show determines how things go. So if you got a person who's very easygoing, like the person who runs my meeting, the one I go to, it's pretty easygoing. And he doesn't mind if as long as you don't go too far out, he doesn't care what you say. And sometimes he has to rein me back in a couple of times. But then again, he likes that because of the fact that it puts a different perspective. Having different perspectives. Some other groups, I try to say some stuff and they'd be like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Boy. I'm like, really? What can you say that I can relate to? Me, do I drink? Sometimes I do drink. I do, sometimes. Not often, but sometimes I do. But I just want to touch a little base about it, but I'm going to go more in detail later on today or tomorrow because there's some things I want to read first. Then I'll bring that out to you. But other than that, stay cool and calm.